Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Star Wars The Bad Batch. Last time on The Bad Batch we had Cornered, where the gang was hunted down by Fennec Shand and was able to escape her and save Omega, who, well, she was after specifically. I believe we also got... Did we get any Crosshair last episode? I don't remember. No, I don't think we did, actually. I can't remember. I'm kind of tired. You can probably tell by my voice. So this is going to be a bit of a low energy Bad Batch reaction. So hope that's all right. Yeah, let's just get started. Here we go.
I get my own comm device.
Technically, it was Crosshairs, but he doesn't appear to need it.
Echo, what's your position? Over.
It's not a toy, Omega.
Copy that.
I know an informant there named Sid, who might be able to help.
And you trust him?
Well, the Jedi trusted him.
The Jedi who are all dead?
Would anyone have a better option?
He has a point.
Come
Right.
on.
Not a toy.
You mean cheat, I saw that.
Me? Who are you calling a cheat?
Which one of them is Sid? I couldn't tell you. I only heard about Sid. Never actually met him.
That would have been information to share earlier.
We're looking for Sid.
Excuse
Know
me.
him?
Sid, huh? No, doesn't ring a bell. What's your deal, Tiny?
You're Sid.
You're sharper than your friends over there.
No.
Did the Jedi have other informants? Several. But Sid was the only one I knew how to find.
So, we came all this way for nothing.
I found Sid.
Well, good job.
I had a good thing going with the Jedi. They valued my insights. But now that they're all dead, the demand for my services has declined thanks to this new empire. You pull a job for me, and I get the information you want. That's how this mercenary thing works.
Mercenary?
Not too quick, are you? Clearly the kid's the brains of your operation.
No.
What's a slave trader?
Someone who buys and sells people for credits.
People can be sold.
They don't have a choice. They're captives, treated like property.
That doesn't seem right.
It's not.
And we are gonna stop it from happening to that kid.
As well as earn a decent amount of credits once the job is complete.
Yeah. That too.
No. You can
Don't
definitely
worry,
see the
Richie.
difference between Tech and
We'll
Echo.
rescue you.
I don't like that.
Echo, stay prepped. Hang on. I think I got company. We'll take care of it. Quiet.
Oh gosh, they got beasts. What? Okay, that's not good.
Tech, Echo, Rekka, anyone?
As soon as she gets that thing, she can't talk to anyone.
Look at what we have here. 4 new slaves to add to my collection. Strong ones,
To
too.
my collection.
You should fetch a nice price.
The Republic outlawed slavery.
We're not in a republic anymore, scug.
The Empire is A-okay with that, apparently.
Maybe I'll feed you to my pet.
I wonder who voices this guy.
As for
Oh, release a beast.
Gotcha.
Well, that didn't work.
Let me go. I was unlocking.
Oh, it did work.
Secure the cage.
Oh, good job.
A rampaging adolescent rancor is not the distraction I was anticipating.
That's
No.
their problem. We're getting out of here.
Oh, good job.
Oni Nagamuchi! Uchi! Uchi!
Oh.
The Rancor is Moochie?
Huh.
She's doing fine on her own.
Yeah, but then you gotta get her. Like, you missed! Oh! Good job.
I'll handle him. Go get Moochie.
Oh, 1v1. 1v1 me, bro. Oh, okay, didn't think that one through. Oh, overpower. Good job. Oh.
Omega! Stay close!
I guess that's yours now. Oh! I like this beast fight. Oh! Oh, good job.
Any ideas how to stop that thing?
Yeah.
Rancors adhere to a social hierarchy.
Okay.
You have to challenge the Alpha for authority.
Wrecker's gonna do that?
I can do.
Are you sure? Oh. Gonna have to do a little bit more than that. Oh! So how are things?
How long's he been at this?
Too long. He's losing his
I
touch.
should put it on her other arm. They're both tired. Oh, good job.
Of Jabba's right-hand man.
Oh, hey.
Watok Pei.
Bib Fortuna.
Jabba Nagasisi. Conchi Pudumuchi.
Bib, relax. I always deliver on my promises. You'll see.
This is where they got the Rancor?
Krinko.
I told
From
you.
episode 6?
Delicate
She's riding them.
That's a good Rancor.
No.
Bye, Moochie.
Bye.
Gotta
Aww.
say, fellas, I wasn't sure you
I think
could
it's
pull
gonna
this
fucking
job
die
off.
later.
There's more where that came from. If you're looking for work.
Perhaps.
I'll think about it.
It's interesting. A bounty hunter of Fennec's caliber being after you.
Hmm.
You fellas must be pretty valuable. Don't worry. I'm good with secrets.
You better be. Nah. Alright. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm still obviously tired. But I'm powering through it. Okay, so this does beg the question, though. Is Moochie the Rancor from Return of the Jedi? I'm gonna say yes, which is sad, honestly. Man, why'd I have to get a connection to that thing? Well, that's sad. We can't go over the notes. I don't suspect this is going to be a too terribly long discussion, though. Not just because I'm tired, but there's not a ton you can really expound on, you know? But first thing to talk about is Sid. Possibly a new ally in our journey. I'm not sure what this is, really. But yeah, so this is... I feel like this is separating itself from The Mandalorian enough, you know? Where, yes, technically, it is still this, you know, person, or in this case, persons, people that are suddenly taking care of a child and have to go around doing some missions. But I feel like, and the kid is obviously being hunted by a bounty hunter, I feel like this separates itself enough. I mean, first off, there is the overarching thing of the formation of the Empire and everything, but I just feel like it is differentiating itself, maybe because it's a different dynamic, you know, even though, yes, Hunter and Omega still have that father-daughter father-child relationship that Mando and the kid had. I do still feel it's different enough, and especially just for Omega being, well, I guess technically she's not older than the kid was, but more cognizant, I guess. Maybe that's not the right word, but she's more... She's doing more. She can talk. She can, she has a lot of agency about her, whereas the kid kind of didn't. So I feel like this has differentiated itself enough from The Mandalorian to be its own thing, which is good. And I like going to Sid and Echo pulling his weight in the Bad Batch and finding an informant, an old ally of the Jedi, which was pretty interesting. And it is interesting, I would suspect that Sid would be looking for new mercenaries like the Bad Batch because, yeah, times are tough for her now with the Empire, because it's interesting, this sort of underground person who, is having trouble with the Empire because they worked with the Jedi, You could almost say it's a bit like Hondo, actually, where, Hondo was at his peak during the Clone Wars, I feel like, where, he had an entire crew. He was taking on Jedi and Sith, He was able to capture 2 Jedi and a Sith Lord just with his own, ragtag group. And then you go over to Rebels, and he's having more trouble with the Empire. He doesn't have his crew. He has to make deals with people like Vizago and Asmorgan. So, I feel like that's sort of the same thing here with Sid, that, Sid was doing better with the Jedi, but now that they're gone, she's fallen on hard times. So we had the rescue mission, which was pretty interesting. So that whole thing was interesting to find Muchi, who was actually a Rancor. And then we had the whole thing of, the Bad Batch being captured, which I feel like, I guess... I gotta think about it. No, I was gonna say, are we getting to the point where Omega is sort of saving the day too much? I don't think she is. She's definitely... What she's doing is pulling her own weight, basically, and probably... And then some, But I don't think, she's saving the day too often, it is pretty equal between her and the rest of the Bad Batch, actually being successful on the missions. So that was all good. Even though, yes, the Bad Batch did get captured and Omega had to... What it basically reminds me of is 2 episodes ago when, they were hunting the energy dragon thing, and Hunter gets knocked out, so Omega has to go get the part that it took, I guess that's basically what I'm thinking of. And then I did write down, 1v1 between Hunter and the was it Zygerian leader or something? I don't remember what it was called. I'm gonna look up very quickly. I'm gonna very quickly look up who voices... Okay, I guess that's... Okay, I don't think I recognize the guy that played the Zygerian leader. Oh, yeah. Oh well. But yeah, his voice was interesting. I did like that, so... But yeah, he was kind of interesting. He didn't really put up a fight against Hunter. He went down pretty quickly. But I like him and the beast he was on. Basically, gave the adolescent Rancor a run for her money. Basically, I also like the fight of dominance basically between Muchi and Wrecker. That was pretty funny, and the fact that they basically just wore each other out until Wrecker won. That was really funny. I did like that. And then, yeah, handed Muchi over to Bib Fortuna, presumably to go to Tatooine. And I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that is the Rancor that's in Return of the Jedi, which is pretty crazy. So it's kind of sad, though. But yeah, and then the last thing I wrote down was the intel. that Fennec Shand is working on a direct commission, and nobody really knows who hired her. So yeah, there is that. Again, we don't know if it's the Kaminoans or not. I feel like it is safe to say that it's the Kaminoans, but it's entirely possible that it's someone else. Because the only thing is, how many people actually know of Omega, because that's who Fennec is after. So, I also like, how they're saying, even though Fennec is relatively new to the bounty hunter scene, she is a force to be reckoned with. And so the Bad Batch, even as good as they are, they're going to need friends and money, of which they really don't have either right now. But they could have a new friend and get some more revenue with Sid, which is pretty interesting. But we do also have, you guys must be very important for to go after like this. But she seems like she is going to keep secrets, so we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. And that's basically it. Sorry if this is a bit of a shorter discussion. I swear it's not just because I'm tired, but I do think, there wasn't a ton to really talk about, whereas, we obviously didn't have any Crosshair and we didn't have Fennec, so I feel like a shorter discussion is kind of justified on this one. So yeah. But that is basically it. That is it for this episode. Who knows when I will get the next episode out? I really don't know. So yeah. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Star Wars The Bad Batch reactions, there is a playlist on screen that you can click. There's another video, it should actually be the Clone Wars playlist if you want to go check that out. There's also a subscribe button, a Patreon button, as well as a bunch of links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.